Good morning, everybody. It is the 28th of February, 2023, and Tuesday morning we have news at 10 a.m. CB Consumer Confidence. Just make sure that you're aware of that coming out at 10 a.m. for any crazy moves. Looking at the S&P 500, we are sitting at 4,000 demand, okay, holding there. Nothing shooting back up at the moment. I dare say we'll have some further push to the downside before a spike back to the upside and then a continuation to the downside. That's kind of the action I see happening from this pattern. This kind of thing here is what I'm looking for. Expecting that on a smaller scale at some point soon. So expect some upside, but overall selling action to the downside. We have on the Dow Jones Index, holding at 32,000, but suppressed. Okay, there hasn't been a fast shoot back to the upside like this or this kind of action yet. If we don't get that in the next couple of days, then I dare say we're going to have like a continued pushing to at least 32,000. Okay, and then some spike back to the upside, but just this kind of action is where we're at, yeah. So that's what I see happening at the moment. Let's zoom into this box here on the 4 hour and just look at this channel that we've got. It's well within this channel at the moment. Still downside action. It might come back up to supply here at 33,150, but sell. Look for sells. Okay, if it shoots against you to the upside, just be wary. It might get up to 33,522, but selling is where we're at. Okay, we're holding in this area of demand, and it's being suppressed. We're not getting this kind of action. It's definitely bearish. Okay, so let's now move down into this area on the 1 hour. Okay, we're moving across the look rolling period of look. And we are now on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so it's rejecting the top of the channel again. This channel's been in from here. This is where I drew it from. These points. It's holding here. It seems to be bunching up in this area. I dare say we've got a continuation to the downside if it doesn't break above 33,200. This is the supply zone where you could get another jump into. Something like that. But definitely selling is the name of the game right now. So looking for sells. The trajectory of the downfall is in 2 and 10s at the moment, so you can look at buying. Just be aware that it might run to the downside. So just cultivate that awareness within inside of you of which direction price is going in, and the fact that selling feels safe and buying you need to be a little bit more vigilant with your buying. Okay. So now let's go down to 1 minute. Okay, just looking at the pound before 1 minute analysis here. And yesterday, some of you made some really good money at this 10:30 a.m. Buy into liquidity, perfect trade. How did we know that this was a good trade? Because it didn't shoot straight up to the upside. It came out of the median, pulled back, and then pushed to the upside. Okay, really nice action, not too steep on the uptrend. And a beautiful area of supply to sell. Okay, remember this strategy works most of the time. We just ran the algorithm the other day. It was only 2 losing days, the days that we were aware of, where it ran from that 9:30, 10:30 a.m. pattern. So trade it. Just trade the strategy. Okay, it works. You can buy and sell. Just be aware that this is the area of supply. If price pushes down through that and continues to the downside in a very strong pattern without any zigzagging, literally like that, that's when you don't want to put any buys on. Okay, zigzagging is good. We want to see this kind of jaggedy action. This is really all I need you to understand, this pattern, and then we're going to be bringing more automation into the strategy. For everyone that's new, I'm finishing the course today, and then I'll be in touch. Rest assured, we're going to get cracking with it. I just want to get this course into you guys properly, and then we can go for it. But yeah, this is the kind of, we just want ragged action, and the more that you learn, this manual understanding of price, then the more we can bring automation in, and you just know what's happening under the hood essentially. Today, pretty clear as day where the sell order is. Same kind of area, this kind of zone. It might shoot over a little bit, it might be under a little bit, but just use your discretion, get in this area, okay, and maybe you can drag your take profit out a bit and make some nice sells to the median. And then obviously with buying, I would definitely probably avoid this level here, just because we're in a downtrend. I dare say it'll push over to at least this area here, okay, and just make sure that you're at least in that area or just below it to buy, okay, because if it pushes for a new level, the way the pattern works, comes down and goes up, comes down, kind of the same distance each time. Just take a measure from this bottom to there, okay, and then we're just going to take that. What I'm doing here is I'm measuring from the bottom of that dip into the bottom of this dip, and we grab it, take it to the next area, and we can see I haven't done this before, it works. It's pretty much exact, okay. That is a thing, okay. It's called an average wave measure, coined by yours truly. It's a thing. There's no coincidence that they're the same distances. We can look at the previous one before that. How deep is the dip? Exactly the same size, okay? So that gives us a pretty good understanding of how far down the next one's going to be. And if it pushes far past that, get out, just cut it. But right now, that's the area. See, it measures exactly where I put that arrow. So just beneath this last area, or even, from that last zone down there, it's kind of like the area where I would expect price to dip into and then reject. So keep your buying down here. If you want to be safe with the buying, you can still buy, but just wait, for this kind of area here, okay? Especially if you can't be at the screen, and wait for price to come down into this zone here and then kick back, okay? That's the kind of action. Selling is safe through this area here. That's today, 8:42 a.m. News at 10. I'm doing some really exciting things here on the back end at the moment. So once again, all you new guys that are watching, just rest assured I'll be with you very shortly. I am just doing some coding at the moment, and I will reach out in regards to when we catch up and do onboarding. I'm going to finish the course today, and then I want you to get that into you, okay? Get the course into you, and then from there we can move forward. So speak very soon. Cheers, guys. Have a great day.